you love being disruptive in card games, then today's highlight is one for you. Stoutland is a phenomenally fun card that slows your opponents down from our latest expansion. Its Pokemon ability, making your opponent's attacks cost one more colorless energy, means that your opponent is often 1 or 2 energies behind in the game that you're playing out. And we get to pair this with another potent stage 2 in Genetic Apex Baby Gengar, whose bother attack is phenomenal against all the copies of Sill Valley that are running around, which depend on supporters, but it's also stellar into things like Buzzwole that are often leaning on cards like Erica to give their grass Pokemon key amounts of sustain. If you love seeing competitive off-meta decks like this one showcased, make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you don't miss anything else that we're going to have coming up here. If you love Stoutland and Gengar, smash the like button on this video for the rest of the day. Have fun with this one. Starvin1, thank you for the 15 months. Appreciate the prime. All right. Hey, Reflex, thank you for the 10 months. Appreciate you re-upping again. Welcome back. Let's get all of our basics spread out here. Has their Celesteela in the lead here. That's smart. You want that to take your starting hits because you can always Ultra Thruster it out after the fact. Hey, Shocks. It's for the quarter of a year. Welcome back. It's not a Kartana. That's the one we kind of don't want to see. If they get to crack us for 40 this turn, I could be in a little bit of trouble, but if they're just going to Jumping Blues, I think that's fine. Assume we're going to thrust around. Yep. This does 20 to our lead and then 20 to one of our bench. I assume they're going to mark the one that I only have a single copy of here. Oh, really interesting. Slide these out. Tap this. If we find the Gengar, we can clean out the Pheromosa next turn, which is potentially reasonable. Yeah, Banette is a card that I would assume is unfortunately unplayable in our new metagame. There he is. Oh, bother. So, no supporters for them means that they can't use Lucamine to hit us with the Bug Bite this turn. Or Big Beat, not Bug Bite. Wait, Big Beat. Tool of the Devil, thank you for the 10 months. Appreciate the prime. Now, Gengar does have 130 HP, which means that if we use this Lily, we'll be able to get it back up to full, meaning it won't get cleared in one by the Big Beat, which is nice. Oh, really? We're switching to that again. Okay. They want to go for the Ghastly Clear. I think I want to put the second energy on the Herdier, so that way I have the option to energy here and retreat to this. I'm going to go ahead and Giant Cape this, so that way it lives through this next turn. We'll crack him with the bother here again. We are not playing EX Gengar, no gap. I'm just on the 5 Herdier, 5 Gengar. Lily plus Giant Cape means that Gengar does not die to Big Beat next turn, which is nice. Oh, they're not giving up the knockout point. That's interesting. I'm going to go ahead and put this up to 130 here. Again, just so this can't clean us out with the Big Beat in one go. The 20 points on the Herdier is unfortunate, though, because Stoutland only has 140 HP, meaning that that one chip shot on it means the Buzzwole gets to clean it out in one. Now remember, with the 2 Celesteela here, our opponent is guaranteed to get to Big Beat every turn. Just swap it in and swap it out. Do the hokey pokey and turn themselves around. Well, we get to continue to say you don't get to have supporters for a little while, at least here. Ideally, we find our other copy of Gengar here so I could just continue bothering them. Slacker! 7 years is a long time. Thank you for the 84. Appreciate you not slacking in Hoaglandia. They gotta do the Buzzwole shuffle here with the Celesteelas. Alright, we're gonna put the Stoutland up here because we're only 40% to draw the Gengar. And I have enough energy on here that if we draw the Gengar, we can shuffle it around. I'm gonna go ahead and put this on here. I feel like I wanna... Oh, I was gonna say, I feel like I wanna Lily this now while I can in case I draw research, but I can't Lily. That's just not a stage 2 yet. That's unfortunate. And them having a window to use supporters here now means that Erica is on the table. Opponent's Arctic usually plays 1 to 2 copies of that card. Yeah. Two copies of candy at 50% here. Nope. I think I go ahead and I Lily here, so that way they have to use the Buzzwole to get the knockout on here if they want it. This game has been so long. Part of it's because my opponent's taken. You can't see the clock on my overlay, but my opponent's used 8 minutes and I've used less than 4. Oh, man. Wait, what? I'm very confused. Or are they just banking on... I'm very surprised they took this line. All right, they're guaranteed to be dead here, just so we're clear. Our deck is 2 rare candy and a professor's research. Hit him with the fangs. That was a slog of a first one, but we got there. Whew! All right. And some people are gonna be upset by that and be mad about it, but those people could just go be mad about it somewhere else, because I won't have to read about them being mad in the comments. Alright, if we could find a candy, Stoutland means that they, Stoutland would mean that they can't hit us with, what's it called on the second turn, which would be nice. Them missing on this coin here is actually relevant, because Stoutland has 140 HP. Meaning that it'll survive a 100-point hit. And there's a piece of candy. So we definitely want to just go candy here, I think. Slide my energy up there. I'm going to put this Herdier here so we can work towards the second Stoutland in the back. Goat Farmer, thank you for the 2 years. That very generous tier 2. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Play a supporter. Play a supporter. Do their abilities stack? So Stoutland's ability is only applicable when it's in the active spot. Nothing to stack, so to speak. They're just like fully cooked from here, right? Because of the guard dog. Like how do they ever catch back up on their other attackers from this point? I guess they could. What's their out? They need to have Fossil into Candy Rampardos the following turn, right? To have a shot here. And even that's not a guarantee, because that Rampardos is gonna have to get through 3-1 knockout point Pokemon, which it probably can't do. I think they're cooked. Stoutland getting to flex here a little bit. Hey, J Prime, thank you for the 14 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. What a healthy puppy, chat. When's the update to trading coming? When they announced the trading update would eventually be coming, they told us it was like 6 months out. So not till the fall, so like 3 to 4 months from now still. All right, Metal Enjoyer. It's going to be our first Shinnoctic Solgaleo opponent. We have the big dog. Just looking for a piece of candy. Medium-sized dog probably isn't fast enough. I guess it depends on what they have. If they have candy, we need candy. Just such big Tron mirror matches. If they hit Tron on curve, I need to have Tron on curve. Pablo, thank you for the 1.5 years. I appreciate that. Welcome back. If bad Beetlejuice, that's a good way to put it. Yeah, if we hit candy, we'd have won this race. It's just so unfortunate that we don't have it. We might be okay with the second Stoutland. So they hit us. It could come down to how many lilies they have. Does rare candy get around Aerodactyl's EX ability? Absolutely not. No reason to keep here, says local man about to lose for not keeping. Oi, Madi, thank you for the 6 months in advance. I plan to be here. Thanks for keeping me around. Okay, and this is what we were talking about a little bit ago, which is when you tax their first dork and then you knock it out, you're also taxing a second, meaning that it's gonna take them that much more energy to get attacking, right? Because like I get to clear this Solgaleo that required them to get up to 3 energy, and now their next attacker's also gonna need 3, right? Yeah, with them not having Lily here, we're actually gonna beat them having Candy and us not on the back of our Lily, I think. Because they can't quick blow, and they can't Silvally next turn, so they need 3. Yeah, they're just dead. 20K for daycare. Yeah, and like that, I live in a mid-sized town in the Midwest. That's cheaper than people pay in like cities like Chicago and New York and San Francisco. Alright, Bother is lovely against Lilies and Ericas. I would like a little dog. We have the big dogs. This is very smart on their part, burning the Erica proactively before I can bother them. We will need to cape the Gengar here, so that way it does not die to baby pup, 66%. Nice. Okay, we need to cape the Gengars, that way it doesn't die to a Pierce the Pain. That's gonna deal 100 if they have EX Decidueye. We need to keep the pup too. Oh, we do need to keep the pup as well. Yeah, because they could have baby Decidueye and correct this for 70. It's a good call out. Yep, there's Pierce the Pain. Now, the way this all lines up if they don't have a Leaf Cape, we actually clear this with Stoutland, right? Because Bother stops Erica and Lily here. Rats. And once they have the Leaf Cape here, I'll be surprised if we're able to overcome this, just because, like, they're not playing on other Pokemon, so I would assume their hand is stacked with Ericas and Lilies, especially given how proactively they played this one out. You want regular Gengar over EX Gengar for the energy efficiency. I mean, energy efficiency is one of the many reasons why regular Gengar is good and EX Gengar is unplayable, yes. Being only one knockout point is meaningful as well. A second Gengar shot. Yeah, with the Ghastly pull here, second Gengar has potential value. We've got a couple of draws at it. We can also find the second Stoutland. Could buy us a little bit of time as well, yeah. So I've got one Stoutland, one Gengar, 8 cards in a dream, or 4 cards in a dream. So 50%. Oh, I guess if they don't have they need a heal. I'm kind of assuming they have a heal, but they could not have Lily, I suppose, here too. If they don't have Lily, this is only their second point. Yeah, I'm like assuming they have it, like thinking to my out that they have it, but this pause here might mean that they don't. All right, yeah, when they miss here, I think we're in an okay spot. Yeah, now with this gone, like, you know, I have 2 stage 2s and 3 cards here. Says local man about to be Marsed. I currently pay $32,000 a year for 2 kids in North Carolina. Yep. And it's crazy how much the costs of childcare have gone up in the U.S. Like, my older 2 kids are 10 and 11, and when they finish daycare at the same daycare my now 4-year-old goes to, it was only 13 grand a year. So in the span of 5 years, it's gone up almost 50%. I suppose we are dead on board to not draw. We're a coin flip now. I need to draw the big dog. There's the big dog. Big dog means they're just dead here, because I get to go ahead and hit them for 70. Get my last point.